welcome to Audrey's Kitchen. Today I'm going to be making one of my favorite recipes that I like to make is kielbasa with cabbage. So I like to just get started, and we're going to do all the prep work first and then we'll start cooking. So we're going to need 1 onion, this is a very good recipe when you don't want to eat any carbs. I do enjoy this recipe. For my family who does like the carbs, I will make some egg noodles for on the side. Okay. Just a rough chop. Nothing, you don't have to go too big or too small. Okay. So we'll put that to the side. Now we'll cut up the garlic. Now this napkin will help you clean up very quickly. So one thing I like is a clean cutting board. Okay. There you go. Now we'll just cut it up. Now I like a lot of garlic, so I cut up 2 other cloves. You're just rough chopping them. Okay, so we'll put that aside. Now I want to cut up the kielbasa. Okay, so I'm just going to put different cutting board on top. I guess this is my meat cutting board. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to slice it down the middle, lengthwise, first. Okay. And then we'll cut them about 1/2 inch. I mean, it would be whatever you like, but I usually do about 1/2 inch. This is your basic store-bought Polish kielbasa. I have 2 of them for this recipe. Now we have our kielbasa all ready to go. Let's get rid of this cutting board. Now, the only thing we have left to do is the cabbage. Okay. All right. So carefully try to cut it in half. And then again. Okay. Now we're going to take the core out. Do the same with the other side. Okay. So again, I cut about 1/2 inch to 1 inch thick. Whoop, that one went the wrong way. All right. Then I lay it down and I cut it up. You want it into chunks. I'll show you, like around this size. Okay. Just throw that bowl. You can do shredded if you like. You could shred the cabbage. However you prefer. I'm just rough chopping it. But if you wanted to do shredded, this is it. That's all you have to do. It's very thin. Throw that in. I find when I shred it like this, after it's cooked, it tends to just disappear. So that's why I had switched into cutting it into chunks. It just cooks down so much. Okay. So it looks like a lot of cabbage, but once it's cooked, it's really not that much. And this is enough for 5 people. 6 maybe. Okay, so we have everything all ready, all prepped and ready to go. So now we'll start cooking. Okay, so I have, my pan is heating up. Okay, a couple of tablespoons olive oil. Okay, and then I'm going to put a teaspoon right now of butter, just to start. Now the pan is hot, so now we're going to add our kielbasa. And what we're looking to do is to cook this until it's a nice golden brown on all sides. Just mixing it around to cover it in the butter and olive oil. Now all this butter and olive oil you're going to leave in. When we're done sauteing this, we're going to take it out, put it to the side, because we're going to be adding our vegetables. But we're going to keep all the drippings, the oils, the butter, everything in here. We'll keep in the pan, and we'll use that for the onions and cabbage. So let's cook this until it reaches that golden brown. Alright, so they're nice and golden brown now. So we're going to take them out. This took about 15 minutes on high. But you can see they're really nice and golden brown. I'm going to leave all the drippings in the pot. So we can go ahead and cook our onions. Okay, so I'm going to throw in my chopped onions. I'm going to turn the heat back on. I shut it. Okay. Alright, so we're going to cook the onions. Just throw in the garlic. Now we're not looking for this to get brown in color, we're just looking for it to get translucent, soft. Just breaking them up. And then to this I like to add 1 tablespoon of brown sugar. And to that, I like to add a tablespoon of garlic. Okay, so 1 tablespoon of the powdered garlic. And the same with the powdered onion. Tablespoon. Okay. Let this cook a bit. Okay. And to this I'm going to add a tablespoon of butter. So that's nice, getting nice and soft. We're going to slowly start adding our cabbage. And let's stir it a little bit. as it wilts down, we'll be able to fit the whole head. Okay, so get it all in there. So now I'm going to add about a 1/4 cup of water. Just to get a nice steam going. And now we're going to go ahead and cover it. We'll let it steam. It'll reduce to about half, and then we'll continue. So it's been cooking down. This has been about 10 minutes or so. Okay, so at this point, I'm going to add 1 teaspoon of salt and 1 teaspoon of paprika. And mix it all to combine. It's still going to settle down a little bit. There's some big, thick chunks in here from the head of the cabbage, so those will need a little bit more time. Okay. And at this point, I'm going to add our kielbasa in. And mix all that up. So we're going to continue to cook this. I want the cabbage to get a little golden brown, a little bit, and for everything to really soften up more, and then it's basically done. Now I'm making a pot of boiling water for the noodles. Again, this is an excellent low-carb dish. If you don't mind the carbs, then when the noodles are cooked, go right ahead and add the noodles to this and mix it all up, and it's fantastic. So we'll let this cook a little bit more. Okay, so now it's all done. Cooked it till it was a little golden brown on some of the cabbage. And then I went ahead and made some noodles. That's for the ones who want carbs. Because if you don't mind the carbs, like I said, go ahead and add it right to this and mix it up, and oh, it's fantastic. So now we're all finished. Kielbasa and cabbage. Give this recipe a try. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.